All right, so this is week two for Mr. Zimbelman's class, talking about Paleolithic and Neolithic human beings. Um, so this is all the stuff from Monday through Friday. Okay, archaeology. That is how we study these human beings. They don't have any writing, they don't have any text, they don't have any language, at least that we know of or are aware of, and so we have to study them based on what they have left behind. Which those things that they leave behind are called artifacts. Okay, artifacts can be any one of these things. They can be stone tools, they can be drawings, they can be spears, bows, arrowheads, okay? They can be human remains. Any one of those things is all an artifact, okay? So the Paleolithic era, it comes from the Latin words paleo and lithic, which means old and stone. So it's the old Stone Age. It's the earliest period in human history, lasting from 2.5 million BCE all the way to 10,000 BCE. And this is also part of the same with the Neolithic era. This is all part of the human prehistory period, where we have a time before written records. Okay. Um, so this is all stuff that we did in class together on Tuesday. But then on Wednesday, we started talking about nomadic hunter-gatherer societies. Okay. Nomadic hunter-gatherer societies are people who move around and follow herds of animals and forage for wild vegetation to eat. Okay. After about 300,000 BCE, we started to see humans start to migrate to other places all across the planet because they're starting to grow slightly in population and they start to better develop new technologies like clothing and fire that better enable them to live in colder climates. Okay. So that's what I was just talking about. These people started to permanently migrate throughout all of the planet, and they get to North America about 12,000 years ago, and South America about 10 to 11,000 years ago. Um, they get there via the land bridge, which was a bridge of land created by trapped ice from lower sea levels, where we have snowfall in mountains, and then that snow not getting back into the ocean, so it lowered the sea level and then froze this bit of water right here that allowed them to walk across, and eventually that ended. So then we have domestication, which was the process of raising plants and animals for human consumption. We started with dogs in the Paleolithic era, where they used them for hunting and protection, and soon that started to spill over into all sorts of other animals that you see down here on this timeline. And that was super advantageous for human beings because ultimately that is going to create the Neolithic Revolution. Okay, or in the Neolithic era, or the New Stone Age, because Neo means new, where we start to progress moving towards agricultural societies from about 10,000 to 3,000 BCE. So a significantly smaller portion of human existence, but still large in terms of total number of years. And that's when we started practicing agriculture, where we raise plants and raise animals for the um, specifically for the consumption of food. Okay, and that creates surplus, where we have extra or more than is needed. Um, and that ultimately allows us to create civilizations. Okay. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing this Neolithic farming activity, but that is a new video. So I will stop this video right here. You can go check out this other Neolithic farming activity video that we do in class at another time.